Hi folks, it is Mal again with M&M Tool and Machinery, or mmtoolparts.com, and today I'm going to show you guys how to replace a 2-wire power cord on a power tool. So the good thing about that is replacing the cord on your tool is probably one of the simplest procedures you'll ever have to perform. Because, however, it deals with the actual power part of the power tool, the electricity, it can be a little bit intimidating. So let me just show you guys how to do that, and we'll get you guys with power in no time. The first step is simply getting to the wires underneath the housing. So we just need to remove this clamshell and get access to the cord on the inside of the tool. Sometimes these are going to be stuck together real tightly and you might need to give it a good smack before that housing is going to release. So I'm just going to grab this, give it a little whack, and hopefully that'll loosen it up. Just like when you're trying to open up the jar on the mayonnaise and you have to whack it a few times. I don't even eat mayonnaise. Once you have the housing removed, you simply need to locate your cord wires and remove them from the switch. In this case, there's just this little clip here that's hanging onto those. So you just need to find a small tool to release that clip, and then your wire will just tug right out. So if you can see that, I'm just going to move this clip that's securing those wire leads, and the cord will simply pull right out. So once you have that removed, you want to grab your fresh cord, and as you can see here, there's going to be, your new cord will likely have some excess wire, so you're going to need to trim that down to length, and then you're going to need to strip some of the wire off, or strip some of the insulation rather off of the wire, so that you can get those wire leads up into the switch. So here I just have my wire strippers, well, my wire cutters and my wire strippers. So I'm going to cut the wire back, and of course if you guys have your manual, this will show you exactly, or it will give you some more information about how exactly you'll want to do this, if there is a certain length that it suggests you have for your wire leads that's exposed. But really, you're just going to want to have like a 1/2 inch of exposed wire. So I'm going to find the right gauge here, and then just strip that off. Okay, the next step is we need to tint the wire, which ordinarily means you want to solder these pieces. But, so if you have the resources, please solder them, but ultimately it just means that we need to get all of these individual wire pieces bound together and stiff enough that we will be able to reinsert it back into the switch. So if you do again have those resources, feel free to solder them. Otherwise, give them a really good twist, or you can also use super glue. That is an option as well. For us, I'm just going to twist these wires really good and put them right back into the switch. In this case with the 2-wire cords, both of the wires are hot wires, which means power is just going to go in one wire and out the other wire. So it really doesn't matter which one goes back into which clip, but it's, as a rule of thumb, it's always good to just put it back the way you found it. So in this case, my white wire was in this side and my black wire was in this side. So that's how I'm going to put them back. Let's see if I got those pieces stiff enough to go right back in. And it looks like I have. Then once I have those in there, I just want to give it a little bit of a tug to make sure that everything is secure. weave the cord around here. Make sure that we have it in there properly. Then I'm just going to slide the cord protector up. Stick the housing back together. That is just going to tuck itself right back into place. And then while there will be a little bit of space down here between the housings, before you put the screws in, the screws will pull that all back together. Okay, so now that that is all buttoned back together, our next step is simply just testing it out to make sure that this sucker works. Yeah, we have power. You can find all of your parts and Powertool schematics on our website at mmtoolparts.com. If you need any help finding the parts you need or locating a schematic, anything like that, give us a call, send us an email, and we are happy to help you do anything you need to get done. Thanks, guys.